That actually is so good. Fire.
That aged almost too perfectly. A year later, after all the noise and chaos, it's kind of wild how right DanTDM turned out to be. When Lunchly launched, people laughed at him, called him jealous, called him out of touch. Some defended him, sure, but most just rolled their eyes. And yet here we are. Time has a funny way of proving who was actually paying attention. If you somehow missed it, let's rewind. About a year ago, Lunchly made its grand debut, a shiny new lunchbox brand cooked up by the YouTuber Avengers.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar.
Whoa.
Feestables Crunch Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Ooh.
We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar.
Mr Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul. 3 mega creators. One mission to make school lunches better, but what they actually made was worse. Their pitch was simple, a cleaner, healthier twist on Lunchables. That same nostalgic plastic tray every kid begged their mom for in 2009, except now it came with a Feestables bar, a mini Prime bottle, and the marketing power of 3 internet giants.
Maybe I should.
Show her to the world, bro.
Here's our baby. Brand new to the world. Here we go.
Lunchly is now in stores.
They stood there side by side, proudly introducing it like it was the next iPhone. This is our baby, they said. Brand new, healthier, better. They did ingredient comparisons on camera like they were unveiling a medical breakthrough. More electrolytes, less sugar, real cheese. They said it all with that proud influencer grin, the kind that screams, "We've done something good." But in reality, they weren't comparing innovation to junk. They were comparing junk to slightly shinier junk. They bragged about real cheese like they'd just discovered oxygen, and the whole thing reeked of corporate performance art. They said it was for the kids. But anyone paying attention could see the truth. It was just another way to turn fans into customers. And the only person who said it out loud was DanTDM.
I'm gonna sound like such a... He didn't know that you had more aura than him.
I don't think I did either, but...
Yeah, you definitely do, mate. Oh, that's sick, man. It was so awesome watching. Seeing all the... that meme of like, no one speaks ill of this man. And it was like...
No gimmicks, no hate, just one honest tweet. What happened to YouTubers, man? This is selling junk to kids who don't know better. Do better. That one message hit harder than any diss track, because it came from the one creator who never needed to chase controversy. Dan wasn't ranting, he was right. He said what so many people had been whispering for years, that YouTubers stopped creating for their audience and started creating products to sell to them. He didn't attack anyone personally, he just told the truth. And that truth was enough to make billionaires lose their minds. Logan, KSI, even Mr Beast. They couldn't handle being called out by the Minecraft guy.
Looks like crap to me while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
Imagine that 3 of the internet's biggest businessmen getting rattled by a man who reviews mods for fun. And of course, KSI fired back first. He quote-tweeted Dan's post with a photo of Dan's old Tube Hero toys saying, "Looks like crap to me. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?" He thought it was a mic drop moment, but instead he got cooked. Twitter tore him apart instantly. Community notes corrected him within hours.
Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face. Instead, they were like,
wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
And yes, that's fair, but I'm not the one complaining.
Well, okay then. He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
And I'm like, okay, sure. Let's keep moving the goalposts. But okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munchpack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now,
Dan didn't own or profit long-term from those toys. Meanwhile, KSI had a whole catalog of his own toys marketed directly to kids. Even Jacksepticeye jumped in with a single line, "You mess with DanTDM, you mess with YouTube." And that was it, the internet chose sides. Dan didn't need to say another word. His silence spoke louder than their defenses. Then came Logan. He posted a video, scoffing at the backlash. "Imagine being mad that we made crackers. Bro, you're angry about crackers." He said it like he couldn't believe people cared. Then he added, "You don't complain when Lunchables gets banned for lead. We made a better one. Don't eat it if you don't like it."
Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad cause we made crackers? This is what you're mad about? Bruh. It's a turkey, real cheese, and cracker stack. And by the way, it's great.
That "don't eat it" line aged like the cheese in their boxes, because soon after, people started opening their Lunchly packs and what they found was disgusting. Videos started pouring in. Sealed boxes, days before their expiration date filled with mold. Not just small spots, whole colonies of fuzzy white and green. It looked less like lunch and more like a prop from The Last of Us.
Oh, look at the bottom right here.
No way! What?
No, chat, there's actually mold. That's 100% mold. I'm so sorry. Oh no, do you see it right there? Do you see it? Sealed and it's molded. What is this? I'm not lying, dude. Don't open it yet. Don't open it yet. That is 100% mold.
TikToks, YouTube shorts, reaction clips all showing the same thing. Moldy turkey, moldy cheese, moldy crackers. One guy opened his box on camera, froze, and just whispered, "That's 100% mold." It was supposed to be good until December. Instead, it looked like a science experiment gone wrong. And through it all, silence. No apology. No explanation. Just silence. The official Lunchly account stopped posting overnight. Their Instagram went dark. No influencer shoutouts, no updates, no PR spin. It was like the brand and the people behind it had never existed. And that's the funniest part, because these are the same guys who brag about every tiny win, every launch, every milestone. But when it came to this, suddenly everyone went quiet, because deep down they knew. They fumbled. Dan wasn't being petty. He wasn't trying to score points. He was protecting the people who built these creators in the first place, the fans. He's a father now. He knows what it means to care about what kids consume, online and off. He saw 3 of the biggest YouTubers on earth marketing junk food as healthy, and he called it exactly what it was. Meanwhile, the YouTube businessman era started to crumble. Prime faced lawsuits over alleged lead contamination. Feestables quietly changed recipes after backlash. And Lunchly vanished, deleted from the internet like it never happened. 3 of the biggest creators on earth managed to put their names on something people literally threw away before eating. And since then, not a single update. No we fixed it, no accountability. Just another silent retreat while they move on to the next shiny cash grab. But this isn't really about one failed lunch brand. It's about what Lunchly revealed. Dan's tweet became something bigger, a mirror held up to an industry built on trust that no longer exists. Influencers don't make products because they care anymore. They make them because they can, because it's easy. They find a trend, slap their name on it, run a flashy ad campaign, and cash out. Prime wasn't about hydration. Feestables wasn't about nutrition. And Lunchly definitely wasn't about health. It was about money, that's all. Dan saw through it from day one. He didn't attack the people, he attacked the pattern. And now, a year later, that pattern is falling apart. Prime is slipping, Feestables is fading. Lunchly is gone, the YouTube product empire is crumbling under the weight of its own hypocrisy. Meanwhile, DanTDM, the quiet guy who just told the truth, is still standing. The internet crowned him a hero not because he was loud, but because he was right. So yeah, 1 year later, the scoreboard is simple. DanTDM 1, Logan, KSI, and MrBeast 0. The YouTube product era on life support. Because in the end, you can't build an empire on fake cheese, cheap marketing, and electrolytes. And Dan, he saw it coming before anyone else, so what do you think? Was Lunchly just a mistake, or was it the moment we finally saw through the illusion? Let me know down below, because maybe this was never about lunch at all. Maybe it was about what happens when creators forget why people started watching them in the first place.